The jukes! What's up, guys? This is LordSevein, and welcome to another episode of One Shots, the show where I take a look at a game and let you know what I like and don't like about it. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Okay, so when I heard that PopCap was going to be making a Plants vs. Zombies FPS in 2012, I actually laughed out loud. From high atop my PC gaming throne, I scoffed at PopCap, thinking they had finally jumped the EA shark, and I could smugly watch the burning wreckage while I thought to myself, told you so. Then came February 2014 when the game was released on the next-gen consoles. Despite some of the praise, I still thought there was nothing to the game. That is, until I saw a couple of videos for the PC release last month. I was so impressed that I downloaded Origin and bought the game immediately. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is in fact a third-person shooter using the same music, characters, art style, and sounds as the mobile phone craze of the same name. The premise is simple enough. You play as either the plants or the zombies in one of several typical game modes like Team Vanquish, i.e. Team Deathmatch, and Gardens and Graveyards, which is basically capture the point. Also included is a multiplayer co-op campaign that pits the player and their plant friends against 10 waves of zombies that increase in difficulty. At the end of the 10th wave, there's a mad dash for the extraction point in Crazy Dave's RV. There's some slight variations in these game modes that will give an added option to players looking to customize their play session. Each side has exclusive player classes that the other doesn't. For example, only the plants have access to the melee-only Chomper, while zombies can use the high-health All-Star to push through stalemates. Each class has a unique set of abilities, and I've got to say, there's quite a bit of difference in how each class plays. No class seems to be a copy-paste of another. There are healing-focused classes like the Sunflower and Scientist, long-range sniping in the Cactus, and the Jack-of-all-trades in the Foot Soldier and the Pea Shooter. If that isn't enough variety, you can unlock several variants of each class. The variants can add elemental damage and effects like slows and damage over time that can really help match your particular playstyle. Finally, a shooter wouldn't be complete without an upgrade path. However, instead of just being a straight grind in kills and experience and headshots in the normal, Garden Warfare splits the upgrade path. One for characters and one for movement, consumables, and customization. Simply playing the game allows you to earn coins for just about every action you do. These coins can be used to purchase sticker packs that include consumables, upgrades, customization, and character unlocks. Despite its EA track record, there's not any microtransactions, at least as of yet. We'll get to that here in a minute. In my opinion, Garden Warfare is the best game in its vast, boring, brown color genre for several reasons. Number one is the art style. The art style is amazing. It's so refreshing to see a shooter that isn't afraid to be colorful and lush. When was the last time you've seen a shooter that wasn't gritty, brown, dirty mess? The closest that comes to mind is Gotham City Imposters, and that game doesn't even come close to the in-your-face color explosion that is Garden Warfare. The models and animations are all smooth and surprisingly high fidelity while still staying true to the Plants vs. Zombies aesthetic. Really, they knocked it out of the park in this one. Number two is gameplay and controls. Although I'll talk about some specific issues I've had before, overall, Garden Warfare is a tight little shooter. Despite not having a sprint, moving around the map and dodging around terrain feels good. Even though the game is forever in third-person mode, the aiming and gun accuracy is fantastic, and I almost never feel cheated out of a firefight that I should have won. The abilities feel unique to each class, and mastery of position and timing become paramount if you're going to have a high score. The third thing I like about this game is there's no shitty microtransactions, at least not yet. As of the making of this video, the only microtransaction that exists is the ability to buy more in-game currency for money. This is my biggest concern after experiencing the abomination against gaming that is Plants vs. Zombies 2. I fully expected to see entire character classes hidden behind $10 paywalls. However, that doesn't seem to be the case, and everything in this game is fully unlockable just by playing. And the grind isn't really too bad either. You earn rewards at a quick pace, and I've never felt the need to buy any in-game currency. So there's a couple of things I don't like about this game. Number one is the lack of information. Garden Warfare is a simple game, and you can really tell when it comes to some of the features that are usually standard shooter fare, like kill cams and descriptive tooltips. I can't tell you how many times I've crested a hill just to get killed by something and not know what it was. While the game does this cute little match camera that gives you the player who killed you and what they killed you with, you don't get to see a replay of it happening. This makes it a lot more difficult to learn from your mistakes in positioning and timing, which this game is all about. Likewise, I'm not a fan of the super simple descriptions they give for things like sticker packs. I ended up wasting nearly 200k coins buying sticker packs that really didn't benefit me as much as other packs. The descriptions were vague enough that I really couldn't tell a difference, and that's frustrating. Number two is potential microtransactions. Now, I'll put this one with a little caveat because it hasn't happened yet, but this is EA we're talking about. We all know what EA is capable of. It would be so easy for them to implement microtransactions in this game, it's not even funny. And I can really see that happening. So far, it hasn't happened, but just know that if it's gonna happen to a game, it's probably going to be this one. So that's my quick look at Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. The game is developed by PopCap Games, and you get a copy on Origin for about $35. If you're a fan of shooters, then this is a game you won't want to miss. Now, if you liked the video, please make sure to give it a like, and let me know what you think of Garden Warfare in the comments.